Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Dan Dawson Show. Today I'm wearing my Mandalorian t-shirt, and that is in support of my homegirl, Gina Carano. Star of The Mandalorian, if you ask me, besides for Baby Yoda, she's the best thing on there. I'm celebrating her because she stood up to the SJWs. It's been a big ongoing Twitter feud. I'm going to cover that later on, but I love the way she handled it. She's been pretty much told them to mind their damn business. And honestly, I don't even think the male SJWs want to try to take on Gina Carano. The woman's amazing. So, wearing my Mandalorian t-shirt in honor of her. But I'm on today. I know you guys did not expect to hear this from me. I know you didn't expect this. I'm on today to try to help save the Democrat Party. And here's how we're going to do it. If you're a Democrat, you have to vote Republican to save your party in the future. Because the worst thing that can happen to your party is that Joe Biden get elected. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Might as well just say Kamala Harris because we all know who's running that campaign. But what it's going to signal to Biden and AOC and the Ayanna Presley's and some people did something, Omar, that whole squad, and what it's going to tell Nancy Pelosi is we were right for moving to the left. Joe Biden wins, your party's going to move further to the left. So here's what happens when you let your party move that far. Then you get stuff like defund the police. Crime is going to go up. Crime is going to go up. Crime is going to go up. If you look at liberal cities like Minneapolis, Austin, Seattle, Chicago, Detroit, New York, Los Angeles, when they've started this, I'm not even call it defund the police because they've already said they want to flat out abolish the police. And the kicker about that is all these people who want to abolish the police, all these politicians telling you to abolish the police, you do realize their security is police. I bet they won't get rid of those though, now will they? So, and don't let them fool you on that. Don't fall for it. But the reason you have to vote Republican is because they're going to know now they own your party. And middle America's not going to go for it. They're not going to go for the restlessness. They're not going to go for the outbreaks in crime. And when I say outbreaks in crime in those cities I mentioned, it's not like, oh, well, Chicago had 2 more shootings so far this year than last year. Portland was up 200-something% as far as violent crime. These cities are having 100, 200% increases in violent crime. It's called lawlessness. The average person doesn't want that. So if you let your party, if you vote Republican or if you vote Democrat and your party, let's say they do win, I don't see how, but they could, you never know. You just pretty much destroyed the Democrat Party because one term under Biden and Harris with the squad running background and with Crazy Bernie's ideas, and once people see their taxes, like Biden said, if you vote for me, your taxes aren't going to go down. They're going to go up. You're going to pay more. So when people can't afford their houses and their cars, can't afford gas, can't afford food because it's all been taxed out of the ability to spend or the ability to acquire. So once your party goes that far and the left sees they have it, you can bet you probably won't have another Democrat president probably for the next 2 8-year terms after that. So that's almost 2 decades of Republicans running, I would say, the Senate, the Congress, and the White House. So you're actually doing yourself a very big disservice. So I'm telling you now, if you're a Democrat, vote Republican. You know, I don't know why you wouldn't in the first place. As most of you know, I'm not a lifelong Republican. I'm not. I've always said I was a strong union guy. Look over here on my wall and it says, which one do I want to read? Here you go. Council 28 Ashley, Washington Federation of State Employees, Secretary Award, presented to Daniel Dawson. There you go. And so I came over. I'm not a big Trump supporter. I wasn't a big Trump supporter. But I got to give it to the guy. What he's saying is right. What he's doing is right. I haven't seen him make any serious mistakes. But if you want to save your party for the next few generations, you're going to have to sacrifice this. You're going to have to sacrifice this election. If you're a Democrat, you want to see your party return to normal, return to caring about the common man and being in the middle, then you're going to have to vote Republican. That's just, I don't care if you don't like the candidate. It's about your party. Save your party because it's about to fail miserably. Miserably. You don't think people are looking at these cities? Think about it, right? With the constant riots in Portland. And Portland's, oh God, it's super blue. It's so blue you would not believe it. You know, hell, it's like the Bloods and the Crips down there. I don't think you can wear red in Portland. So, but people aren't going to vote for that. And your party's going to be destroyed. And you're going to be wondering what happened to it. So, thank you for watching this episode of the Dan Dawson Show. Remember, if you're a Democrat, vote Republican. You have to vote Republican because these people are heading you down a bad, horrible path. And it's going to destroy the Democrat Party. You got to jump back and say, nah, I got to vote Republican this time. So, thank you. Hit like, subscribe. Do what you have to do.